No Time to Die producer Michael G. Wilson has revealed why a young actor will likely never play James Bond. Wilson, along with his sister Barbara Broccoli, is head of Eon Productions, the late producer Albert R. Broccoli's company that co-owns the rights to the entire Bond franchise. Albert R. Broccoli famously produced the first Bond films in the 1960s and was instrumental in bringing the talented British Secret Service agent to the screen. James Bond was created by English author Ian Fleming in the 1950s. The literary character has since been portrayed by a string of actors, including Sean Connery, Roger Moore, Pierce Brosnan and most recently Daniel Craig. The latest Bond installment, last year's No Time to Die, was Craig's final performance in the role, as the actor officially stepped down in a much hyped and emotional send-off. With an upcoming installment in the works, currently referred to as Bond 26, there's a lot of buzz around who will be next to take on the classic role. As of right now, however, the search for the next James Bond hasn't even begun. According to Deadline, while discussing the Bond casting process at an In Conversation event celebrating 60 years of James Bond at London's British Film Institute, Wilson shared that it's unlikely a young actor will ever play the famous role. This is largely due to how the character has always been depicted, with the producer explaining. When will the James Bond actor be revealed? Wilson recently hinted that a complete reinvention of James Bond's character may be inevitable in order to keep up with society. For example, the character's signature womanizing tendencies have come under fire. Some Bond fans have expressed dissent over the idea of straying from the books, but the biggest obstacle in modifying larger aspects of Bond by hiring a person of color, female actor or even a younger man in the role might be nostalgia. As Wilson pointed out, Bond has a set story that has worked many times in the past, and the idea of altering it is almost unfathomable. Changing Bond into a character that reflects modern values and sensitivities while maintaining the traditional elements that have drawn in movie audiences for 6 decades will prove to be a challenge. There's no doubt that James Bond commands a certain gravitas that can perhaps only be accessed by an older actor. From his first film Dr. No in 1962 to the most recent No Time to Die, James Bond has been established as a cinematic icon. While there's still been little confirmed about the details of Bond's reinvention, Wilson's comments reflect a desire to remain faithful to the core essence of the character. For now, Bond fans can rule out a younger 007 for Bond 26. As for when a casting announcement will be made, it's certain there won't be any news anytime soon. The James Bond producers are keen on making the right decision, and that will take some time. The next 007 could be revealed within the year, but not before the end of 2022. Source: Deadline.